right, y'all, what's happening? If you have been watching my videos and not even following it, if it's just popped across your recommendations, or if you glanced at it for a few seconds or whatnot, I operated under a different handle, and I just really had to change it because I did a self search on it, and the results of my particular handle was buried so deep that even I had a hard time finding it, and that's not going to work for me. And I think it's a good thing that I changed my handle as well, updated it something fresh, because I had like sort of a reprieve from recording videos for like close to 2 months, just because of life itself. You know, it became harder to get these videos in. But I'm back in it full effect, and what better way to start this off than, you know, with a new handle, new look, new feel, and to start it off with Alan Wake 2. Now, I've been hyped about this game for the longest. I played Alan Wake, the original, last year. It's under my playlist as well. If you've been following me, you probably already watched the videos, but I love that entire game, and I can't wait to get into this one. So I'm going to stop talking right now. I'm going to get into this video. Welcome back. And I apologize for disappearing for so long, but man, let's get back into it. Yeah, and this is something that I do. It probably isn't the best thing because they can add some small parameters in here, and I'm just going to accept it, but it is what it is. I'm sure 99% of the individuals playing these games do the exact same thing. There may be 1% out there who actually read all of that, but you know, I've been accepting them since PlayStation 1, so why switch it now, I guess. All right, let's get into this. I'm gonna leave everything where it is, to be honest. Until I see it, I'm gonna leave it where it is. Oh, what game was that? Was that The Last of Us 2 that gave me these same options? And one of them didn't show well, because I got that HDR option, but it wouldn't show well on my recording for some reason. So I'm gonna leave it where it's at. And I'm gonna put it on quality or performance. I'm gonna go with performance. It's just who I am. All right, I guess that's it. Let's get into it. I hope it's almost like the last. Oh man, it looks so real. Is that Jared Leto?
Come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
It's not Jared Leto. I just looked it up. Dude looks so much like him. All right, I guess starting right out the gate. Yeah. I hope this plays like the first one. It looks good though. It looks good already. I don't know if I need to adjust this brightness though. Look, I mean, let me do a little bit more with this brightness because I can see it pretty decent off of my TV, but I'm looking at my recording options and it doesn't look as bright. Let's go up just a little bit. Let's try that. Did it save it? Yeah. All right, let's try that out. All right, so that looks almost identical to what it looks like on my screen. So I'm gonna roll with this for right now. If it gets to be a problem, I'll adjust it again. What's crazy is I don't even remember the storyline from the first one, and I just played it last year. I remember the I guess the bigger picture of the whole game, but I don't know if this ties in with that at all.
Can you hear me?
Come on in. We should go.
Already gone.
I heard this game was pretty scary as well, and I haven't seen a scary game in a while, so horror movies, horror genres is not my forte, so I'm hoping it's not as scary as everybody's making it out to be, because I don't really vibe that well with horror, and I don't like jump scares and all that stuff like that, so I just hope it's a good game. That's all I'm looking for right now. Yeah, it's a jump scare game. Shit, hold up a second. My headset is on loud. God dang it. Alright. This is a jump scare. This God damn it. Oh my. What? I just said I don't like jump scares. Hold up. Hold the hell up, eh? That got me pretty good. I did not expect that soon. I don't like that. I don't like those jump scares. There's like 3 jump scares in like the first, 5 minutes? Not even 5. Those 3 of them, he was setting the settings and whatnot. And I already have this many jump scares. Sprint 3. I'm gonna end up having to turn this all the way down or to damn near mute to enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to turn down the mute. I'm gonna have to turn down the mute. I don't have time to be sitting there sweating playing these video games. Damn things are everywhere. Oh shit. The sprint is not as fast as this walk, to be honest. I need a flashlight. Oh my goodness, did I run the wrong way? Did I die already? Well, that's one way to start a game. Even if you haven't seen the first one or played the first one, that would be enough to pull you in for the most part. Hmm. I wonder if it has the original. Is that supposed to be the original Alan Wake? Alan Wake?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
Or if it's a totally different story.
How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
All right, return 1. Invitation. Oh, so I'm playing as
Worth memorizing before we get
Man, that's
swept up in
the-
trees.
the female detective, I'm guessing. Is that the whole game?
I should take a look at that map.
This Cauldron Lake goes to get to this crime scene, find the deputies. Okay, fair enough. Think there's anything on here that I really need right now, or is it? Where am I supposed to be going? Here. Where am I supposed to be going? Get to the crime scene. Okay, so back this way.
I think I
Yeah.
could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Definitely wasn't a map on the first one.
Hey there.
Didn't need it though.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
The briefing and the witnesses.
About the crime scene.
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before
Meet
we get to the
Deputy
crime
Thornton.
scene, it's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
General store. Murder site. Wonder if I can bookmark it. Or do I have to go all the way? Not cut off. It should be cut off, but all of it's. Hold up. Can I? No. I'm trying to see if I can like mark it on the map, but I can't do that.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Can I access the case board inside the mine place?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Use R to move around, L2R to zoom out. Use left to move the cursor. You're now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. Okay. Cauldron Lake murders, murder methods, slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies but not cause of death, chest trauma, exposure to water, post-mortem, bruises on wrists and legs, deep gash in chest, heart missing, all bodies experience bloating. Profile. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. This trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ed Lane, Wendy Davis, Percy Wolf. Are those actually real people? They're part of the development team. That's, I think there's nothing significant to really look at. App again. Let's look around. Those. How do I get out of this? Walk out the door?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game. That's
Hey,
interesting.
Casey.
Can you pause it? Yeah, you can.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that. Whoa.
It'd be funny if the original Alan Wake joined like a FBI or something like that. Or maybe he's the villain in this game. I don't know how that's possible, but because the first one was all about the book that he was writing. But now,
Nature.
too early to determine what's going on.
Headache. It's too much sky.
This one looked like more of a cult
Not
type
bad
of game.
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting on. Let me go through it. They didn't take the heart, they just took it out of him.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Unlock your first key image and place it on the case board inside the mind plate. Active clues the key selected with X and placed case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing the case board begins a new line of investigation. Huh. Distant objectives are viewable with the case board or goals. Okay. Check that out. And with previous murders. You're not free to examine the case board or leave. Okay. So I gotta keep exiting out every time she comes in here. Or every time she comes inside her own mind, I gotta exit out physically through this door. Oh. Right. Collect clues from the body to progress to investigate.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Here. Oh, what? What? So it has to go in a certain go in a certain area or something? Get it. Get it.
Huh.
What the f?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Consistent with previous murders, the victim, the killers. You can check. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. I have to keep coming over here to unlock this door when I'm literally just inside my own head. That's so weird. The door should have been like right to the left or right of that board.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Oh shit. His heart is literally ripped out of his chest. Where is the diet? What? Let me go back to this case. And got 4 sets of clues. Where am I supposed to place the? Damn. Footprint.
Oh.
Oh, what? What the f? I don't understand where I'm supposed to pull it. Like, wow. I don't know where I'm supposed to place these. I just apparently
Think, Saga.
think what? I don't think I got enough right now. I'm gonna keep those and maybe it'll tie in. What else is?
This mug always cheers me up. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Well, I'm not a detective.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
I think that's all the clues in this area. Something on this case board I can do something with. I don't know. I'm not fully understanding the case board yet, to be honest. Like what order and format I'm placing all stuff into. All right, let's try these new ones later. All right, so I can't try those with these 2. I can put somewhere apparently because they don't have that same crap written. I just don't know where to put them at.
Keep trying.
And you can't just drop them anywhere. It dropped that time. I just did that. You really made a mess here. Caught up in the act or just sloppy work. I literally did that. I guess you gotta like really place it. Okay, that's must be what it is.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. Later for later. That's it. That's all of them that I can use right now. If there's anything else out here. This is gonna be annoying for real though. Just keep walking back to this door. That's so annoying. If there's any other clues, I guess.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
On the bottom left corner indicate the critical content is available in the Mind Play. Jordan, victim is Robert Nightingale. That's seen Bright Falls 13 years ago. Victim. Okay, I understand it now.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Hey, questionable.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the suspects and victims. In her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Profile.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
And that. Anything else up here? Good. I think there's anything else I can do. This and goes. Let's get the crime scene. Check the lake shore. I'm gonna let this video run maybe 40 minutes, 35, maybe 45 minutes for the first one.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
this one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
I guarantee
You need to get out more.
it's gonna be this dude. He's gonna be
It's kinda
affiliated.
creepy, though.
Usually, movies and crap like that, it always end up being that lead detective, or at least know something about it. That's why he hid that he knew the victim.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Want to let me do anything with that paper? Oh shit.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they end up hurting them.
There's Alan. That voice is exactly the same, it sounds like.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
That is so annoying. But let's talk about. Well, that's the same. Why is it still showing? Okay, I need the profile.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Placed in his chest?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey,
Oh,
I
shit.
think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I just found that exit button. The way I ain't gotta walk out to that door no more. That's why I just said that. But that was just me being stupid. I was gonna blame that on the game and say that's the flaw right now, but that was me. That was 100% me.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy?
Are here. Turn to Bright Falls. Wait, what? Doesn't tell me where the immediate goal is at though. Ask the deputy to move the body. Where am I supposed to be going? Back to the murder site, I'm guessing? Ask the deputy to move. Yeah, it gotta be. Alright, so it should be to the right.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Yeah, I should be out here.
Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan.
No, went the wrong way.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Yeah, should be straight ahead to the left. I could have kept going where I was going.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Alright, I feel like something's gonna happen on this little shortcut, so hold up, let me check. I don't know. Maybe this part right here is where the shortcut cuts through and comes out to the parking lot right here. That's the only thing that makes sense. So I'm here. I think that dude just, the other FBI just went here. And we'll cut through here. Come out to the parking lot right around here. So anyway, something may happen in that little time, and I'm at 43 minutes. I wanted to stop it at 45, so I'm gonna adhere to those standards for right now for this first video. But anyway, yeah, so far so good. Definitely looking forward to seeing how this game plays out. This game, it does remind me of a game that I've played a long time ago. I forgot what it's called, but it had the origami killer on it, and it plays just like that so far. But anyway, I'm stopping right here, and I'm going to go ahead and get on this second video, and I'll have that uploaded shortly. So I'll see you in a bit. Peace.